I did it. I took one for the team. I went ahead and re-downloaded Gotham Knights and reinstalled the game to check out the brand new update. Yes, you heard me correctly. It is not over yet for Gotham Knights. It seems like whatever the support and the future of the game is definitely still going to remain in question. We don't really know if we're getting any content, but one thing that you do have to go on ahead and give credit where credit is due to this team is the fact that they did go on ahead and patch the game again with a massive new update. Around 8 gigabytes, like 7.8. So let's just round up to 8 gigs on the console side of things. And I believe that the PC update was somewhere in the ballpark of around 7 gigs. So pretty massive updates across the board when you really think of the scale of the game. Now, as far as what was addressed with this update, well, first and foremost, on the PC side of things, which is something that I unfortunately cannot test because I don't own the game on PC, but there were updates across the board for stability, performance, graphics, UI or input issues that were occurring before, and even some things that were problematic on the localization side of things, fixing a bunch of translations that were missing in some of the menus. Fortunately enough, this person right here went ahead and actually posted on the Gotham Knights Reddit saying that they went ahead and tested the frame rate for the game and it is much more consistent now. There is no longer any noticeable micro stutters, even when riding the bike, which is a massive, massive W, and so good to hear that the optimization has been completely fixed when it comes to the game. So that is something that used to be a pretty big problem for a lot of people, particularly on PC, and it seems like it has been addressed. I'm happy to report that I had a very similar experience on console. Most of the previous stutter moments that I had are no longer there. The bike feels really smooth to go on ahead and ride. And in addition to that, there's some really cool new implementations that have been added as part of this particular patch as well. That includes the fact that they went ahead and added adaptive trigger control for the PS5, which is so fun. It is tremendously, tremendously awesome. It really does add to the tactile experience of the game. Again, for me, as somebody that's playing on the PS5, that is just a stellar, stellar addition. I was very happy to see that added. Worry not, Xbox fans, you got some Control Rumble updates as well, so there were some adjustments that were made for you on that front also, and the consoles did go on ahead and actually receive some general updates as well as far as balancing, heroic assault elements, and some stability stuff. So overall, this is the best that this game has been. If you've ever wanted to dive into this one, I would definitely say that right now is as good a time as any, but I am still very, very curious about the future of the game. We obviously have gone ahead and heard of the fact that WB Montreal has moved on to a new game, which I'm sure will be awesome, and I'm excited to look forward to that. But I almost kind of wish that we would get some more DLC support for this one before they move on to the next, just because I would love to see some new characters. I would love to see some new villains being added because I think that that's one of the highlights of this game. Regardless, though, I definitely encourage you guys to go on ahead and dive back into this game if you gave up on it the first time around, particularly if you had a lot of technical problems, because the vast majority of that stuff has now been patched, which is super duper exciting to hear. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody.